What's the best zinc supplement to support your health and boost your immunity? Welcome to Gut Feelings, the channel to support you, heal your digestion so you have all the energy to bring your gifts into the world. My name is Peggy Schirmer from peggyschirmer.com. Today's theme is all about which is your zinc supplement, to find your zinc supplement, and if you already have a zinc supplement, to check it if it is the best for you, that really support your health. You don't take anything that harms your body and pay money for it. First, we're going to talk about what's the usual zinc supplement. If you just buy a zinc supplement, what do you normally get and why this is problematic. And second one, I'm going to recommend you the one that I take, the one that I recommend to my clients, which is very pure, and then you can make your own choice. Okay guys, zinc is really, there are just two things that most of us are deficient in. That's vitamin B12 and zinc. Of course, most of us have other deficiencies, but this is really something where most of the Western society is deficient in. And in the case of zinc, this is mainly because our soil is depleted from zinc. So even if we eat a plant-based diet which has a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables, leafy greens in there, which normally contains amounts of zinc, today we don't get enough zinc even if we eat healthy. Another reason for this zinc deficiency is because any kind of stress, any kind of toxins that you have inside your body, or that pollutions from outside, another reason why so many of us are zinc deficient is because of stress. Stress is the number one burner of zinc. So whenever we have stress, a lot of minerals get used up in our brain, in our cells, to deal with this stress. Because of adrenaline rushes through our body and cortisol, the two stress hormones that get released from the adrenal glands. And to deal with the effects of these hormones, we need zinc and other minerals that basically deplete us. Also, if you're a coffee drinker, know you are going to deplete your minerals, especially zinc and calcium. And then there's also the environmental toxins and the toxins that you already stored in your body that you got from generations ago. And these are also one of the main zinc depleters that we have. So please know, if you're zinc deficient, which is likely, you didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, it's really something. I'm also zinc deficient if I don't supply it. You don't do anything wrong, it's just something that is part of our society now. So taking the steps to really support your immune system and to get that key player working for you is important. One reason why zinc is so amazing is because it kills off all the pathogens. Yeah, we have Epstein-Barr, we have the bacteria like Streptococcus, which we have, if you have symptoms like SIBO, acne, etc. Then there's Streptococcus, we have shingles and all kinds of parasites. Really great yeast, mold, really great to get zinc in there because it's just the immune booster, it's the pathogen fighter for your system. But what most people don't know, a lot of people know zinc immune system, and that's true, that's a main function. What a lot of people don't know is that also it has an effect on our libido, so the sex drive. So if you're suffering from menopausal symptoms, for example, or you just feel like you're lacking this kind of zest, also zest for life, then bringing zinc in can be vital for you, or it can just show that you are zinc deficient. Zinc is also one of the key players to peak your performance. If you're an athlete or you're somebody who's physically active or brain active, then bringing in zinc really helps you boost your performance, your energy levels. Apart from that, zinc is also not only immune system booster and pathogen fighter, it's also a major healer for your skin. So if you suffer from acne, if you have eczema, psoriasis, hair loss, skin, everything that is kind of bringing in zinc might have a very good effect for you and help you relieve from these symptoms. Now let's get started. Number one, what is the zinc supplement that most of us take if we just go out there and get zinc? Yeah, we want to supply zinc because we know we have some deficiency. What do we get normally? Well, the cheap and even the expensive zinc supplements that you get are mostly zinc oxides. So here's the deal with zinc oxide. If you would be a plant, zinc oxide would be awesome for you. You would be able to absorb it. It's perfectly made for your organism. Because what plants do, zinc is in the soil, and through their roots they extract the zinc from the soil, and then with their own metabolism they change the structure of the zinc and use it for themselves. Then they produce something that is called zinc sulfate, and this is part of the plant. So if we then eat a spinach, or we eat some chard or another leafy green, then we eat the zinc that the plant has changed in the structure. Yeah, so from zinc oxide comes zinc sulfate, and that's what we eat, and that's something our body can deal with. Our body recognizes this mineral and can absorb it very easily. Now, if you are not a plant, which I think so if you watch this YouTube video, then you won't be able to use zinc oxide the same way plants do. Zinc oxide has a very low bioavailability for your body, so basically there's not much happening. If you take the zinc oxide, you might be able to use 3 to 10% maximum from what you take in. The problem also with these supplements that you just buy from the pharmacy or over the internet, without knowing, what you get is not only this not really well absorbable zinc oxide, you also get a lot of fillings, a lot of synthetic additives that are in the tablet form that you normally get. So we're talking about stearic acid, for example, which is basically made from like cottonseed oil or palm oil or even an animal source. So you take all these in, which are basically just fillings, and they clog up your liver. They're really toxic for your body. Also cornstarch is often edited, which feeds a lot of pathogens like streptococcus and Epstein-Barr. So although you don't really harm your body with the zinc oxide, you harm your body with all the additives that are in the supplements, and you pay money for that. So now, if you know that zinc oxide is not the great thing, so what is it? So we talked about that before, and I shared with you how plants change the structure of the zinc and make out of zinc oxide zinc sulfate. So we're looking for a supplement that contains zinc sulfate. So, and then everything that's in liquid form is easier for the body to be absorbed. That's just because the way the minerals naturally come through foods, and fruits, they are mostly liquid. So the supplement that I recommend, and there are really not many out there, is an ionic liquid zinc sulfate. This one here from Good State. Good State has different zincs. I recommend this one because there's just pure water and zinc sulfate in there. It's like these tiny bottle, but it lasts like for a year or at least 6 months, because you just need 10 drops. Yeah, 10 drops out of this bottle here, then you're well prepared to stock up that zinc in your body. So when you get a supplement, look that it's a liquid, and look that it's zinc sulfate and not in zinc oxide. And then also look into what's written under there in the small letters, what's in there as fillings. If there's anything in there like alcohol, stearic acid, cornstarch, you want to avoid that. You really want to go for as minimal added ingredients as possible. The one that I recommend is just pure distilled water and the zinc sulfate. Another reason why liquid is in general better is because everything that comes as a supplement, if you take that liquid, can get absorbed directly into the bloodstream. Yeah, so you make it easier for your body and you have quicker results. And of course you don't have the fillings in there. With liquid things, you are often alcohol edited, so look for something that just contains water or a glycerine, which is also fine. I'm going to link you this supplement that I recommend and use since many years. I link that for you below. So have a look there if it's deliverable to your country, to your address. And if you know any other zinc supplements that you can recommend, let me know in the comments below. I'm curious about your experience with zinc. And I see you in the next video. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.